Alrighty, here we are for DPC Winter League 21. We are looking at OG Nigma, Game 2. We have Seananigans, I'm Ryananigans, and a possible c2a4z sighting coming up here in the near future. What do we think of these first couple picks and bans?
OG really favoring the puck. We missed the beginning of the draft, so I don't remember what their first round bans were. And Enigma favoring that Earthshaker again, letting that through the pool still, but then Clockwork as their response to the Earthshaker, which I think is a pretty good pick. Another good like stall out hero, which seems like OG wanted to play a little later in that last game, and Clockwork's a good way to just keep people off your cores. And then we see the Death Prophet come back from Enigma.
Yeah, I like
Yeah.
the Morphling ban and the Nynx ban from Nigma. I think those are the two heroes that OG plays exceptionally well. And then this Death Prophet, which popular in this region a lot. Not so much other ones. I mean, it gets played, but not so much. And the Earthshaker, which just seems like a staple opener. And then the Clockwork response as a way of saying, hey, you have somebody that wants to move around, roam, and get kills on the map, and we'll have a Clockwork. And I like it better than the Coddle from the last game because it's a little more flexible. Clockwork can pressure lanes, can team fight, can scale late game with a BKB piercing ultimate. So
Yeah, I'd be curious to see the win rate of Coddle in the last week because I think he was so popular, but teams are starting to figure out answers to it and better ways to play around it. I'm not sure I'm seeing that hero win very much.
I'm not sure it's
Definitely
that
like this clock
staple.
pick.
I'm not sure it's that staple. Just open with it and we'll get a win like it used to be. I think it needs to have a
Hmm.
solid pairing with it, and something that can abuse every part of Coddle's set. It can abuse the mana. It can abuse the blind. It can abuse the being able to the recall.
Here we see Nigma taking out some of the big pushers, which I think to be pretty interesting considering they were the more aggressive team in the last game.
Maybe they're wanting to go a different pace with this game.
Let's see. The OG has left the Dragonite again. We'll see if they're interested in picking it up. I think we'll just see another maybe meta ban here from Nigma.
I think Nigma is in a good spot right now because they have this ban and then move in right into their own pick.
Hmm.
So this is a really strong part of the draft where we see uh, where they're gonna want to go.
Spending reserve time here. And the Clinks.
Clinks Midwin plays and Topson. They both play this Clinks character,
Hmm.
and I've never really seen it do anything great. But Nigma's obviously scared of it enough. They're probably even gonna want to play some pusher of their own that Clinks could just like wreak havoc for.
Yeah, I think I haven't seen OG's games recently to see if they've been really favoring some like early pressure heroes like the Clinks, Lycan, and Beastmaster. Um, I think Nigma has banned similarly in the last game with the Beastmaster Lycan, and then they picked up the Dragonite. Um, I doubt that they'll do it again here, just because OG has now had time to think about that strategy, think about what happened to them. But there it is again. If it ain't broke, don't fix it, right? So
But then there's also fool me once, fool me twice. You know what I mean?
yeah, we'll see if OG has a better response here. I get we're not going to see the Razor again, so because Death Prophet's going to fill that position probably.
But Death
Um,
Prophet has been all over in the role game.
hmm. Yeah, I just don't know here.
What did Kuro play in game one?
He played Lion.
Yeah,
I
they
mean, in the
opened
blind,
Earthshaker Lion.
as I say, in the blind at this point, I would definitely expect this to be a Death Prophet 3. Could be a DK 1, but I haven't really seen that commonly.
Just saw it last game.
Yeah.
Definitely could be a DK 1 and a DPC then.
Yeah.
He was pretty unstoppable in the last game.
Yeah, and it's like, so you picked Puck in the first phase, and you can flex it, but having the Dragonite really means that this Puck it forces the Puck to go 5. So I think OG says, hey, we're going to pick it, and we're going to force Nigma to have a bad game for our Puck. And if they do, they've put themselves in a spot, and then we can just move this Puck into a 5. And it doesn't really matter what kind of game this Puck has. This is a
Yeah.
long time. They're eating up a lot of time with this pick here.
Yeah, I think that's so interesting because you would think that in between these games they would be like, all right, if they open Dragonite, we're gonna respond with this. And they didn't think of the answer between games. And now they're using all their reserve time. And Enigma, I
Not
don't
exactly the best pick into a Death Prophet or Earthshaker. Both of those stun and silences have pretty long range, and
yeah, I'm not
the
really
Earthshaker's
understanding that.
always going to be the counter engage. So you're forced into BKB here on this Enigma. Um, I don't. I feel like Enigma hasn't been doing the best in this tournament.
So if that Death Prophet is not gonna go middle, then it opens them back up to just run it back with the Razor, or they can pick that Venomancer back up here again. They can't go Veno again, right? I guess the
The
Veno's a much not nearly as good a pick because we don't have that Monkey King Ursa, which is really the reason they picked it.
Yeah, and I mean the Venom is still good in this strat given the pushability, but I wouldn't mind seeing something like a Shadow Shaman if this Death Prophet's
Hmm.
gonna be mid.
Yeah, and
Really
that
enable.
Phoenix.
There's the Phoenix. Again, another flex opportunity for the team. It could be the 3, could be the 4.
Quick
Kind of.
pick into the jug here.
Yeah, it was a really fast pick compared to the last pick, so they must have had an expectation. Their jug obviously good against the Phoenix Egg.
Yeah, just spin and hit.
Pretty good against the whole lineup, minus the if it gets silenced by the Death Prophet. But
Banning Monkey King. Yeah, I think Shadow Shaman would be a great pick here for Nigma. But OG thinking they're gonna pick a core.
yeah,
They're
Shadow
definitely,
Shaman I
yeah.
think is definitely a little worse now with the Phoenix.
Hmm.
Probably wanting to play that 5 role or the 4 role. Most likely the 5 though, so Earthshaker could get some farm. I wouldn't hate to see something like a Morphling out of Nigma and just run the
It's that
DP as
first
the
ban.
3. Oh, it was. Shit.
Yeah.
That's right.
Hmm.
Yeah, and it's interesting because they didn't really hard lock down a 3, I don't think, on Nigma, and the bans were slanted toward that from OG in the prior round. Unless, I don't, again, Monkey not exactly seen often in the 3 role, but kind of weird that they shifted.
Weaver ban.
Really good against the Phoenix Egg.
Hmm. See what else is still in the pool here. Because they're targeting mids.
Tops and mids. What do I think of when I think of tops? You got the Grimstroke, that
The
could be.
Invoker banned out.
Got the Grimstroke, that this could be.
Does he play Storm Spirit?
No. Pugna.
Pog
Tops and
does.
Pugna, that's it. Nigma knows.
Yeah. Yeah, that would have given him a lot of pushing power with the Enigma and the Juggernaut.
Could see maybe a Void Spirit. I do know Topson plays that.
course, Thompson can play puck too, right?
Thompson can play puck if they like the matchup that it's gonna be.
Hmm. Which looks like it's going to be the Krob, Death Prophet,
It's a Seb,
Darkseer,
Darkseer instead of the Seb
Darkseer,
Enigma.
Darkseer Enigma, man.
Darkseer Clock, Darkseer Jug. I mean, I'm really liking this.
It's a relatively old school draft here.
Yeah, and the lanes are a little funky for OG, right?
Hmm. Yeah. So Jug's obviously farming, and Enigma is farming. Who else is farming? Darkseer, looks like.
But it looks like Anti-Mage is gonna be doing a lot of farming. So
Thompson, Puck, mid. So Enigma going to be in the 4. Or no. Does No Tail play the 4 or the 5?
the 5, he's probably gonna be jungling
Okay,
and
so they're
not really
just
even lane
that's
much.
pretty greedy then. I like this set
Extremely,
for No Tail.
yeah, extremely greedy lineup. Into the anti-mage then at the end though for Nigma, just destroying this greed proposition. If this game goes long, Nigma should easily control the end of this game.
Well, that takes us to our next segment here into predictions. Cody, is that your prediction?
Yeah, I think I'm gonna ride this Nigma lineup. I think the OG lineup was a little too greedy here at the end with this Darkseer. I think they would have been better served with a more stable 1 and let the puck be the 5. But this anti-mage pick is gonna just win this game.
All right, Sean.
Yeah, I think I got to take Nigma here too. I rarely bet against an anti-mage, and this looks really good for him. And the way they control the game with the Dragonite, I think we might see something similar here, even though it's played by somebody else.
Well, I am going to hold out for the game 3, and I'm taking OG purely on the basis of I want to see another game. But I mean, I do like their lineup. I really do. But I do want to see a game 3. Special thank you to c2a4z for joining us on the draft. It's just going to be me and Sean taking this ship to its destination. So thank you for joining us. It's like a little bit of delay as we're getting in. I think this Darkseer was not thought of by Nigma. And I like the
Yeah, nobody
clockwork.
saw that coming.
I like the clockwork answer. I mean,
Hmm.
you have puck and you have clockwork to lock down this anti-mage. So if he's not getting on them, and which he's got to do, I mean that's their win condition. Can't anti-mage get onto clock and get onto puck and take one of those ultis out of the fight? And then you have Enigma. I mean, I think you have a lot of lockdown. I mean, Enigma has their answers, but and I'm holding out for the game 3. So here we are jumping into it. We got Thompson, Puck, we got the Seb Darkseer, the OG Zoxa on Clockwork. I mean, just a lot of staple heroes. A lot of staple heroes. I mean, No Tail, probably not. I mean, he probably has played it a lot. He's played a lot of Dota, but we don't see him on it often. And then mid one Jug, we've seen a lot of that. But Nigma is not without their own comfort heroes. GH is known for being very good on the Phoenix, the 5 Death Prophet coming out, Kuroki, the Miracle Anti-Mage, probably one of the only people that can still play Anti-Mage at a high level, given where Anti-Mage is. And then Weeha moving and actually playing the playing the Dragonite. So different Dragonite player, but I'm gonna guess uh, also a completely different playstyle, completely different build coming out from the Dragonite this game compared to last.
Yeah, we'll just see what kind of start he's going to get um, against Thompson. Um, I've seen this matchup before with the Dragonite Puck, and usually Puck does pretty well until Dragonite hits level 6. And as soon as he hits 6, he gets that range stun, and even with no farm, sometimes able to kill the Puck.
Yeah, but for the most part, I think they're both really going to get the farm that they want. Puck having 61 damage already. Block going to go in the way of the favor of Weehaw here, so Already taking so much damage from Puck. Already down to half health.
He hasn't skilled anything yet. Pretty interesting. There he goes. Takes the breath fire.
He had to do something to mitigate some of that damage that was coming out.
Mm-hmm.
Jug farming under tower. Actually going to see maybe a completely different build from the Earthshaker as well. Due to him being a core now. So, same heroes, but different look from Nigma.
These little sound bit taunts, man. I gotta get me some of those so I can tilt people in my games.
Absolutely. Taking it to the next level. Mental warfare. And actually, the no-tail, the Enigma 5 actually is really good because this lane is always going to be where OG wants it. I mean, you can deny the range creep on pretty much every single wave. That is just so much experience that they're just not going to have on the side of Nigma down here bottom.
No tail taking a couple of last hits there. What is he trying to get up? A soul ring? Bassy.
I think Seb's going to have just a fine time here bottom. Probably the best Darkseer player in the world currently.
Weehaw looking much better now. He's got 2 points in the Dragon Blood. Just happy to sit there and trade with Thompson. Saksa finds Kroki, pops the battery assault. Gonna chase him down here. Darkseer coming too, maybe? Oh, looks like he's gonna bring him down here with the Ion Shell and the battery assault.
She did get the
Kroki
Spirit
preserving his
Siphon off,
life
though.
with the Spirit Siphon, yeah. And it does enough. Look at him, he's just waiting to see. But Miracle just farming it up. It's like, sure, chase my Death Prophet around. Yeah, they had initially pooled a lot of regen onto mid 1, and now I'm seeing why, because he's needed it because he's taken so much damage under the tower. But he's pretty much out of regen now.
Yeah, usually your 5 will bring you out another salve, and he does have healing ward, so it's not the end of the world, but
Miracle stopping the pull here. Good little play here, draining the mana on Saksa. Missed a couple last hits though. Looks like he gave Death Prophet some gold and some experience. Looks
There's
like
a
she got her boots out.
DD top that no one's really messing around with.
Yeah, we're not seeing that big rotation for that 4-minute rune. Does Puck have a bottle? Not yet.
Might even be foregoing the bottle altogether?
Dragonite doesn't want to miss a single bit of XP.
This
Oh,
DD
here we get
on
the
Puck.
spin on a GH. Brings him down.
We missed first blood.
Right.
Sorry, chap.
Yeah, Phoenix did a really greedy Icarus dive under the tower. And Enigma just stopped him with a Malthus. And that was just an easy spin down.
And mid one actually does like going Midas on Jug instead of the Battle Fury. So it's going to be interesting to see what he does. He's a fan of this Midas Maelstrom build. Which could be exciting.
Phoenix TPing mid to give a little space for Weehaw. Doesn't really get much on a Thompson there though. It's like Dire Side picking up most of the bounty runes. Death Prophet's so fast now. Seb probably not going to be able to get much damage at all on her.
Yeah, with the tranquil boots. And then even if you do, I mean, just a couple seconds and she will be back up because of the tranquils. You're trying to stop this Darkseer from being able to take
Mid one
this wave
TPing
back.
middle. Really trying to get something here on Weehaw. Blocking him out, stunning him with the battery assault.
He doesn't have
he's
6
just
yet.
so tanky.
He doesn't even have 6
And
yet.
mid one TP'd for this. He's just diving, trying to get anything, make his TP worth it.
Waiting for experience to get 6, but he's not 6 yet. That was...
Yeah, they're trying to go here on Kuroki. Big silence on a 2. The Elder Dragon form not there. Phoenix chasing down.
Mid one gets 6. No, he's still no level 6, and he just can't play if he doesn't have the Omni Slash.
Yeah, I really question that choice. They really wanted to bring down the Dragonite. Just try to not let him roll out like the last game. But he lost a lot from that TP. Oh, Elder Dragon form again, middle. Trying to catch that puck, but not able to get the stun. Oh, so close there to get that stun again. Rotating 3 in here. Kuroki's coming, try to find Thompson as well. Really trying to make something out of this Elder Dragon form. Then we see the Darkseer ult pop down on Miracle. Doesn't quite find a lot. And now Saksa trying to man fight Miracle, and he's doing okay here with the battery assault. Miracle blinks out. Then here we got the fight middle, the spin onto Dragonite. Is able to bring him down this time. Does have his ulti, but he's silenced. You can't go on Kuroki.
Silence saving lives. Silences save lives.
Man.
Oh, here comes
and here on
Saksa.
the backline, Saksa just walks in with the battery assault.
Got the healing ward to just
Wow.
get right back up.
Yeah. So we see mid one not wanting this game to go late. This is his second time TPing middle, and he's trying to push here. The Cog's blocking out, and Miracle decides to come into the fight too. Spin onto Kuroki, brings him down. No Elder Dragon form for them to try to find a kill on that.
Mid one does just now get his Midas, so...
Here in the top lane, we get a stun on a no-tail. Phoenix just dropping the laser, but not nearly enough damage. So I think we're seeing from mid one here, he does not want to take this game late.
Yeah, he's at least he's trying to hit that late game timing in it as quickly as possible.
Here we've got a dive onto the Phoenix in the up by the top tier 1.
No egg yet,
And then
so...
Mind Control gets Darkseer on the back line.
Has enough for
No-tail here,
Omni
pushing the
Slash
tower.
with the stick charges. Don't think he's gonna find Kuroki. He's actually going for the Boots of Travel. Midas Travel.
Thompson, Dream Coil in the jungle here. Silence on the Earthshaker. Does he have enough damage to bring him down? He does. Miracle deciding better to ulti here. Oh, the
Stunned by the camp.
Stun from the creep. Can he blink
goes
out?
down.
He doesn't. He goes down. Weehaw trying to get in here and do something. Try to get something from this engagement. Can he get Saksa? Does bring Saksa down, but here's the Darkseer ulti. And he goes down too.
It's for all that for a Clockwork. And they're probably gonna move in and take this tower mid. Could be disastrous.
That was a
Earthshaker, no
triple
ult
kill on Thompson.
for 45.
We were sitting there. What is Thompson gonna play? He's just gonna play the puck. Duh. Like and get a triple kill. John's forward silences the Earthshaker. Malphus on him, slowing him down. Here, the pings into the bottom lane. Miracle's here. They want to bring him down.
They do have black
No
hole.
tail rotating in. Here's the spin. Oh, the clockwork. Oh, the black hole. But Thompson can't get in, but they still have enough damage.
And they are totally cool with blowing those 2 ultis for that anti-mage. And mid one is going greedy. I don't know if he's going late game, but he is going greedy with Midas, Boots of Travel. I mean, you are going to be getting split push by this anti-mage. So, the Boots of Travel are definitely good, but it is very greedy.
Man, we are sort of out of position here. Clockwork trying to get him inside of his cogs. It gets stunned.
We
The
has a
laser
tanky
letting him
boy.
know where he is.
Yeah.
Man, Thompson comes in for another kill. Thompson is dominating. Trying to bring down that tier 1 tower.
They do have the Shaker ulti. They do have egg.
He doesn't have blink yet though. They're missing a couple of these items to like try to take any engagements. But still, I mean their plan is just to rely on Miracle, right?
Absolutely.
But
They need to find him again.
Does he have 2 deaths now?
Hookshot is up.
Yeah. 0 and 2 on the anti-mage right now. Here, they're bringing him out. They're smoked up, trying to find him. Dream Coil, Darkseer ult. And they bring him down again.
It's anti-mage. There, like I said from the beginning of the draft, or from the end of the draft, there are answers to this anti-mage.
Yeah. Turns out it's this ward right here in the jungle.
That right there, that's your answer to anti-mage. That is very true. Wards get kills, silences save lives. Oh my goodness, not again. This is just a hit squad. Nigma possibly looking to turn. The big salami coming out. Egg possibly following up.
What can they really do? Here's the egg. They have a mechanism. They're focusing the egg down. They are able to bring it down. They might lose No Tail. They lose Clockwork. But on the backlines, Thompson brings down the Earthshaker.
15 seconds. Stream Coil back up. Gosh, that spell needs to get a cooldown increase. 8 seconds.
Here, look at mid one, cutting this wave to try to push this tower some more.
Going right into the Maelstrom. I mean, I could have predicted this build from the start. I mean, maybe not the Boots of Travel, but definitely the Midas. Mid one has a way he likes playing this character.
Let's see, what do we think is next on the puck? Probably a Blink Dagger?
Maybe possibly finishing out the Spirit Vessel?
Here we get a big smoke from Enigma. Just trying to get something here. Running down middle. Who can they find?
Maybe go into their jungle and take back some map
control. They don't see anybody on the map. Yep, they don't see anybody on the map. Here they find Thompson. Stun him up. But the Clockwork just ranging him out. Aren't able to bring Thompson down. Can they at least get the Clockwork? But it looks like Earthshaker might go down here.
Big Daddy mid one coming
Dodges
in.
the Illusory Orb, and here comes mid one. Does have his ulti. Tries to get stunned. He's going to chase it out. No, finds Weehaw. But he's at full health, and he's still a Dragonite, even if he's died a couple times.
All in all, pretty good for both sides. At one point that looked bad for OG, and at one point that looked bad for Nigma, but they cut their losses just with blowing some cooldowns. Looks like they're going on Darkseer down here bottom. He just scoots. And
Here's the Omni Slash on Kuroki. Just able to bring him down. Little solo ulti, no problem from mid one.
Some government cheese, some free food coming out right there. But we're mid one. Oh, hook shot.
Clockwork
Going
finds
into the T3.
Earthshaker by the tier 3.
TP response is
Wow.
coming in. Is this going to be enough, though? trying to defend this tower? What are they trying to do?
No tail getting surged. Finds Weehaw.
Are they gonna black hole?
Phoenix trying to keep him alive. Get the cogs.
Cogs is a budget black hole, actually. And they actually bring him down. And they save black hole and dream coil.
Phoenix ults there trying to save him, but a little too late.
That is so much lockdown coming out from the side of OG. There's so many big lockdown spells going through BKB. Roki probably going down again. Getting healed up from GH.
Drop the
on
Dream Coil.
Phoenix. Meanwhile, Anti-Mage is farming. He's got the Battle Fury.
Yeah, Miracle trying to make the most out of this. Happy to let these towers go, and we're just seeing him lose so many heroes, though. But if they're not able to take these tier 2s, if Nigma can just keep stalling, we know what Anti-Mage can do. Greaves up on Darkseer, giving him so much of this push. And here we see the rotation onto Miracle. Senses it coming. No tail, chasing him down, does get the Malphus. And here's the Clockwork ulti, Black Hole used too.
What did I say from last game? When your two supports can get a kill on their core of the other team, you're in a good position. And that's exactly what we just saw OG do as an engagement's going to break out here top.
Here, trying to bring the puck down. Phase shifts, not able to. Dream Coil on 3.
Dream
Darkseer
Coil,
back.
vacuum, Darkseer, ulti. This is disastrous for
Mid
Enigma.
one, Omni Slash. And here, it's going to chase down Mind Control too. Wow.
I feel like if you have any other core in the game other than Anti-Mage, you're GGing out right there. But with Anti-Mage, there is hope.
There's always a hope.
There is always a hope.
Yeah, OG just putting on a clinic here on how to apply early pressure, take a couple kills, and then transition into just win the game, right?
And their draft
Every
is...
single kill that they played, they were able to push something after with that jug.
Absolutely, and it's their draft that's really allowing them to do this. I mean, so much lockdown for slippery heroes. And I'm not quite sure. The Anti-Mage pick didn't look that good from the draft, from my perspective, and it's not really looking that great right now either. But the later it goes, the better it looks.
Yeah, I think they saw maybe all that mid-game pressure applied from the Enigma, Darkseer, Jug, and they were like, all right, we just need to lean on something. And it was going to be the Anti-Mage or maybe a Dusa or something like that, but... And here, Clock jumps onto the Phoenix. Phoenix jumps, but Dream Coil on 2.
Amazing
Supernovas,
Dream
they're
Coil.
easily going to bring it down. And then Kuroki gets back and brought down too.
Another tier 2 is going to go down. Probably going to try to take this last tier 2 bottom and then move into a Roshan. Around that time, Jug will probably be hitting an item timing and then look to go high ground.
Miracle just trying to get anything.
Can Hookshot catch him? Hookshot in 13.
Yeah, this Clockwork doing so much for them. If they step out of their base, there's Clockwork every time.
Don't think Clock is going to try to pressure anymore until you can get another one of those BKB piercing lockdowns, such as an Enigma or Puck with them, but he's not.
We get the smoke from Nigma. They maybe sense that they're going to be rotating onto their Anti-Mage. They do find the Clock. Fissure. Dragonite's got the Blink Dagger, blinks in, Dragon Tail, and easily bring him down.
Nigma needs to catch more than that with the smoke at this point of the game.
Yeah. I mean, it was a great idea, right? They've been seeing OG respond and Dream... Oh, here we go, Dream Coil onto the Dragonite. Do they have enough damage to bring him down? Yep, and they do. that percent-based damage coming out of Enigma from his Midnight Pulse doing
And
so much to the Dragon
being
Knight.
able to keep them in that with the vacuum, with the Dream Coil, it's just so much more damage being applied for so much longer.
Darkseer Enigma, one of those combos, those like old combos that are always
And
so
they catch
good.
out.
And here they find
Do
Miracle,
they have the
Black
damage
Hole.
for him?
Here it is. Man. They finally get something to protect him. They bring the clock down, and Miracle gets caught immediately after.
This black hole is just... It's not catching. It's not the sexy black holes. It's not catching 5 behind the tower after a blink. It's just doing its job. It has one job to lock down
Slash on a
anti-mage.
mind control. Weehaw blinks in to try to save him. Does. He still goes down. And here they're trying to catch the Jug. Do bring him down. Can they get Thompson too?
Some
Clockwork
3-2-2
comes in,
coming
creating
from
space for Thompson. Supernova. They're going to focus it down. They do. And that's a team wipe.
Jug overextending, and it might have even been not as good as it would have been if they could have kept up their Jug.
Nigma still does plenty of damage to towers here, though. Gonna bring down that tier 3 or get close to it.
So hard having an Enigma playing against Team Nigma. It's just throwing me off. I'm hearing you say one thing, and I'm thinking another, and
Take a look at
Salami
find
coming
the
out on puck.
They drop everything. I was just about to say, Thompson hasn't died. He was 11-0 and 11. Now 11-1 and 11.
Caster cursed. Rest in peace.
A lot of gold coming out for Miracle. He needed that. 800 gold from that kill.
They see Jug top, and they're probably going to try to go on him again. Oh, no. Oh, no. Please don't catch him again. This could be disastrous. Can the team come in? The cavalry's
backup.
here. Zoning cogs.
Are able to bring Weehaw down.
And it's the hunter becoming the prey.
Miracle so close to 3 a.m. here. Just needing a couple more gold, and then his team fight just skyrockets from there, but not sure it's going to be enough yet.
The Manta doesn't help with cogs. The Manta doesn't help with Cookshot. The Manta doesn't help with the black hole. I'm not sure how great this Manta really feels this game.
Yeah. So it does help him get out of the cogs if he can get his Manta off and he's not getting battery assaulted all on the hero. It will help with Omni Slash. It'll break the puck silence, which I think is probably the biggest one.
Oh yeah. The puck silence. That is huge.
Roshan goes down. They killed it so fast I missed it. Mid one's got a bottled DD here. He's got Ags and a Maelstrom.
And
Just
doing
looking
a lot
for
of
anybody.
damage. Doing a lot of damage. with
Ulti's
just
up.
that.
He wants anybody.
Yes.
He even wants 2. It's a nice high ground ward here from the Radiant side. Mid one pops his DD. He's ready. He's got Aegis. Clockwork goes in. Finds 2. Cogs stuck. Darkseer drops the wall. Vax in 3 inside the Cogs. Supernova comes out. Easily focused down. Clockwork just doing it. Finding 2 on the hookshot there. Croaky easily ulted down by that Omni Slash from mid 1.
There's a Swift Slash actually coming out from the Ags. He still has the Omni up.
Oh, he still has the Omni up.
Try to get as much structural damage as they can.
And are they going to rotate onto 2? They do.
Just stay spaced.
Dragon Knight's still down.
Stay spaced on OG and
Healing
they can
ward is
take
up.
this tower.
Yeah. Wow. Almost killing Phoenix during his Icarus dive. Trying to hold off for Krob. Does mid one keep pushing it? No. Just going to TP out. Stop Miracle. Miss Dream Coil on him. Probably gets out here. Miracle finally finished up his Manta. Got a smoke out from Team Nigma, running bottom. Again, thinking that they see Anti-Mage on the map, that they're going to respond and try to gank him with 1 or 2 like they have been.
They're just trying to go
But
into
they're
their
just
base.
happy to go into top lane. You've got to respond to this, right?
Absolutely.
We see TP's back now, but it's too little too late. They don't care about Anti-Mage anymore. They know if they get the 2 racks that they're going to be so far ahead. Yeah. And nothing. Kuroki still down here just getting some deep wards to allow Miracle to have more space to farm. What is Miracle looking for? A Basher? Just trying to slow him down with that fissure so he can't run right into their high ground. Alright, Anti-Mage TP's back. They've got to defend this tower.
The Basher is up, so this is it. This is the fight that they are hoping for.
Dream Coil on Earthshaker, Omni Slash brings him down.
Needs to buy back to have the Salami come out. They got what they wanted. They got the buyback.
Finally finding those high ground wards that have done so much for them, allowing the clock to just find those great hooks. Mid one back on the tower here. His Aegis is still up.
He actually surprisingly backs off the tower while he knows Omni Slash is down. Give it a couple seconds. Or Blade Dance. Blade Fury. He goes back in when Blade Fury is going to be able to be on cooldown.
They're smoking around the back.
And they're wrapping.
Trying to catch that back line.
The No-Tail.
Cogs in 2. Silence both. Dream Coil. And here's the Black Hole on 2. And then pushing the... Wow.
What? Just an amazing team fight from OG.
They saw the Black Hole, catches 2, and they were like, how many more heroes can we put in this Black Hole? And there's the GG.
It's probably some of the best coordinated team fighting Dota that I have seen this DPC season was this match right here. OG taking game 2, which is going to push us to a game 3. So game 3 chatters, we made it. We're here, and we will see you in the next one.